Mike Tirico in the booth with Greg Olson and Blake Groupie on the field to get this started. Off we go here in New Orleans. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. So here come the Patriots, and Greg, they are led by their second-year quarterback, the number 3 overall pick in 2024 out of North Carolina. It's Drake May.
And in year 2, it's really where we see the growth between being a rookie starting quarterback in the NFL and now a quote-unquote veteran quarterback in the NFL. And some of those early lessons that he went through, the ups and downs that are inevitable for any young rookie quarterback, now it's can he build on those? Can he take that next step and become the leader of this organization that they all think he can be?
That's complete to Ramondre Stevenson out of the backfield. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
I think this is something that we can expect the rest of the day here, Mike, in the passing game. They love getting the running back involved early. And I think until the defense shows they got a plan to take him away, expect them to continue to find ways to get him involved in the passing game.
That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
Here now, 3rd and 5. Slot man gonna move in motion left. That one complete to Hollins. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
First down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
May to the air once more. Short pass caught by Henry, the tight end. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 17 yards, the gain there. Good for a Patriots first down.
And they certainly don't waste any time getting him involved. And we knew coming in that he would be a part of the game plan, but if this is a sign of things to come, he could be in store for a big game.
1st and 10. Here's May again. He's got his big tight end, Henry. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Saints' 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 5. Man in motion here is Hollins. To throw again is May. He finds Hollins on the ground. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
9 yards.
Well, I think it's pretty clear what the week's plan was, and that was to get the quarterback in a rhythm right out of the gate. You got to imagine as the game unfolds, they'll sprinkle in some runs. But so far, it's been their passing game to get this game started, and that last one results in a first down.
May to throw again. Pass caught right side by Henry. He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Saints' 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's May. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Complete to Stephon Diggs. A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Ninth play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on 3rd down. Now, May. He'll get this off to Stevenson. This will not do the trick. They stopped him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
Anytime it's third and short, you better account for the running back out of the backfield. And that's exactly what they do here. Great job by the defense taking him down for a loss. Brings up fourth down.
So on fourth down, on comes the rookie, Andres Borregales, for the Patriots field goal. His kick is good. And the Pats are out to an early 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
Andy Borregales.
3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. Velus Jones now on the return. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line. So the Saints ready to go to work on offense for the first time. They'll be led out by a 5th-round selection out of the 2024 draft. From South Carolina by way of Oklahoma, it's Spencer Rattler.
And after studying this quarterback, Mike, I really like the way he carries himself. He really takes accountability. Every time there's something that goes wrong, he puts it on his shoulders. And every time there's success, he's always the first one to give it to everybody else. That's the kind of leadership role you're looking for out of this position, and I think this guy's a great example of it.
And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Looking to throw, Rattler. Whoa! And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It's a gain of 19 in the air. It's good for a Saints first down.
And nothing matters if this protection isn't able to pick up that blitz. They do a fantastic job of stunting that pass rush just long enough to find an open man downfield.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's a give to Kamara. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
The ball carrier. Tackle made at his 48-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. On play action, he'll set up to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Throwing is Rattler. Exiting the pocket right.
Spencer Rattler on the scramble.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
The Saints lining up in punt formation. That's Marcus Jones back to return for the Patriots. So that one going to land out of bounds, and the official's going to mark it right at the 20-yard line. The Patriots offense ready to see the football for the 2nd time. They had the field goal on the opening drive, took the early lead. See if they can improve on that here. 3-0 our score as we begin 1st and 10. Here's a run with the rookie from Ohio State. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. That was good for a dozen and a very quick first down.
First down, New England.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
They'll run, and this is Ramondre Stevenson. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, New England.
First down, Patriots.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 44-yard line.
From the 44-yard line, here's second and a yard. Working out of the gun, it's May. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
This play is actually really well defended here. But I'll tell you, Mike, as you know, my philosophy is the tight end is always open, and this just supports my case.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. He'll find Stevenson out of the backfield.
May's pass.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
Second and 10. To throw now, May. He's found his receiver, Butte. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
A gain of 2 yards. And it's third down.
To throw is May. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
New England.
Can't we score? Can't believe I paid for this.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that third down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities to come away with points continue to go up.
To throw on first down is May. Left side, he's got Henry.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the first down.
They'll work the middle this time with Stevenson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game, where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
Third and short. And here is May. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
A 41-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Patriots, on the strength of 2 field goals, take a 6-0 lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
After the made field goal, back out is Borregales to kick this one away. To return, it's Kendre Miller. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Saints offense about ready to get going on their second possession. They'll start out first down and 10. Throwing now is Rattler. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. That is Christian Barmore in there for the sack. It is a loss of 6 to begin the drive.
Really nice start for this defense here early through the first quarter. 2 different players each recording a sack. Offensive line's going to have to get together on the sideline with their coach and identify where's the weakness in our protection. How can we get extra bodies and extra attention? Because we still got a long way to go in this one.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. So after 1, the Patriots out on top. More from New Orleans after this. It's the Saints with the football here as quarter 2 begins. And they are facing a 2nd and long. Rattler now back to throw. That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara. And this yields nothing. He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down and his quarterback's paying the price for it.
Here's their punter now, as he'll take this a yard or 2 into his own end zone. Fair catch will be taken here. It is right at the 40-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10.
So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. Slot man in motion left. Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Hunter Henry was the one he was looking to connect with. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. Throwing now is May. That one complete to Hollins. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Third down and 3. It's the tight end, Henry, in motion. From the gun. On third down, it's May. A gain there of 11. Good for a Patriots first down.
Stephon Diggs. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Patriots.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on third down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
May going to hold on to this one. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
34-yard line.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. On the handoff, Stevenson running left. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it, and he's able to pick up the first down.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. It's the tight end, Henry, in motion. On first down, they'll stay with Stevenson on the ground. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From out of the gun, they're going to run with Henderson. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up third down.
A gain of 8 yards, and it's third down.
It's the tight end, Henry, in motion. Throwing is May. Hauled in by the tight end, Henry. And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs.
You could see that he was trying to find something downfield, trying to take a shot there on 3rd and short, but really nice job understanding there was nothing downfield, no need to force it. Get the ball underneath, get a fresh set of downs, and start over again.
It's the tight end, Henry, in motion. May now on 1st and 10. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the Saints' 19-yard line.
It is 2nd and 9. Give up the middle to Stevenson. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. He's got his man. It's Diggs. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now This defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Now from the 7, it's second and goal. Man in motion, it's Diggs. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And he'll take this one in. Ramondre Stevenson. Touchdown, New England. That a big score, Greg. They continue to get points, but after not getting touchdowns, this has to feel really good to this offense.
It really does, and I think anytime you can build on your confidence that now you know the rest of this game, you can finish these good drives. Coming away with 2 field goals, those are wins for the defense. So now a win for the offensive side of the ball, and got to see now if you can keep this rolling throughout the rest of this game.
The extra point is up and good. And the Pats extend their advantage to 13-0. So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Miller now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Saints offense about ready to take over once more. They find themselves down 13-0 here. As they try to get things started offensively, it's 1st and 10. Gonna throw, and he can't hang on through the contact, incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
To throw, it's Rattler. Here's a screen coming for Kamara. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
3rd and long. Here's Rattler. That's to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Jones. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
So now, after the interception, a sudden change situation. 1st and goal. And they'll run it here with Stevenson. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. this guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
Throwing on second down. May. He'll step up and run.
Great job in coverage here. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. He decides to tuck it and turn it to a runner. They get to him quickly. Picks up a couple yards, but not enough now. Brings up third down.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's third and goal. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. That's the linebacker, Pete Werner.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Now, out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. They are backed up about as far as you can be, operating from their own 2-yard line. They'll start out with Kamara. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Second down and 3. Looking to throw, Rattler. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. And it'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set down. He picked up the first down.
Good for a save.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game. Just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing it.
It's a pickup of 12. First down, New Orleans.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
This is a guy who's been doing it at a high level, Mike, for a long time. Not too many running backs finding success in the NFL past the age of 30. That's usually when they kind of ride off into the sunset, but as always, there's the exception to every rule.
On the ground, this is Kendrick Miller. And he'll be taken down at the 40-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We're back to New Orleans. After this, a fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Throwing is Rattler. He'll go underneath here. The running back out of the backfield. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Gain of 20.
That's his second catch on the drive. This one is good for 20 yards.
First and 10.
Big-time completion here as they try to get some points before the half. And remember, they're getting the ball back after the break, so they get a chance to double up possessions here if they're able to put a scoring drive together in the closing stages of this half.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter.
He was trying to get it to Alvin Kamara that time, and it'll bring up second down. They'll look to throw again. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
Third down and 10.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. Here's Blake Groupie for the Saints, a field goal try. This will be a 38-yard attempt. Groupie's kick is good. And the Saints are on the board just before halftime.
Saints 3.
Still a little time. Final minutes of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Patriots offense and Drake May making their way back out. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to them with another drive here. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They motion the slot man left. Here's May to throw it on 1st down. He'll get this over the middle to Diggs. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. New England going to take their second timeout. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. On 1st and 10, here's May. He's found his receiver, Boutte. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of 14.
That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
The Pats going to stop it here. They'll use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Out of the gun, here's May. He'll get this off to Stevenson.
May's pass complete to Stevenson. It's a pickup.
So, halftime straight ahead, and we send it over to Scott Hansen, who has the EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you. Second half drawing near. So good to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Saints offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Ridiculous. Take him out.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Check, go get him. Go get him. Go get him.
They'll look to throw. In trouble, and down he goes. Caleb Jason in there for a loss of 5 on the sack, and now it's 3rd down.
Well, as they face this possible 3-and-out following that 2nd down sack, now if you're the quarterback, you've got to be thinking, get the ball out of my hand, find a matchup I like downfield, and try to push this ball past the sticks and keep this drive alive.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Throwing now is Rattler. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
And now you need 2 hands to count how many sacks they've recorded in this one, Mike. I mean, they have been relentless throughout the game, and they get another big stop here.
The Saints will punt this one away as he's standing right around his own goal line. Now fair catch is taken at inside the 40. The Patriots offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They're going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10. It's the tight end, Henry, in motion. To throw on 1st down is May. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Carl Granderson getting in there to drop him. It'll be a loss of 7 to start this drive.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
On 2nd down, it's May. Short pass caught by Henry, the tight end. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8, and it brings up 3rd down.
Man in motion here is Hollins. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That's taken in by Hollins. And And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of 22 yards.
The defense could
First
not
down,
bring him
New
down.
England.
It's a catch and run of 22 yards.
I can't tell you, Mike, how many of these offensive skill players around the league, they look at man coverage as like a personal offense. After that last completion on the way back to the huddle, I think he had a few choice words for him. I think he said, hey, man, you can't guard me one-on-one. You better ask your coach for some help, because if he doesn't, you're going to be in for a long day.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 34-yard line.
It is 2nd and 6. To throw again is May. Oh, yeah. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
It's the tight end Henry in motion. May to the air once more. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Pete Werner. And the Saints are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
You know, Mike, I like the mindset of this offensive coordinator. He's saying, listen, I'm not looking to preserve this lead. I'm looking to extend my lead. Now, that aggressive play calling in this case led to the turnover. Now your defense has to take the field. Can they bail you out and keep this lead unchanged prior to their next possession?
The Saints offense ready to get back at it. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. Rattler now back to throw. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
It's a loss of a yard.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
He'll drop to throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And third down coming up.
On the coverage.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
And now the punting unit will come on as this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punch it away. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Patriots offense and Drake May making their way back out, and he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long.
Motion, motion, motion.
May now on 1st and 10. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 48-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Man in motion here is Hollins. May to throw on 2nd down. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
They'll try to run for this. It's Stevenson. He's down right at the 40, but that is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line.
And with this field position, Mike, I think you're looking at this like it's 4th down territory. So I think they're able to get it there on 3rd down. But even if he didn't, I think that 3rd down call was all about setting up. If we needed to, we'll go for it on 4th.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. He'll get it inside the 20. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
It's a gain of
25 yards. The pickup there. First down, New England.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 6-yard line.
A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. It's the tight end, Henry, in motion. Working out of the gun. It's May. And he's in. Hunter Henry. Touchdown, Patriots. The extra point now for Borregales. His kick is good. And the Patriots will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
Saints 3.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Jones now on the return. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
The Saints take over.
The Saints offense ready to come back out for this next possession. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
2nd and 11. Here's Rattler. just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
And the 11.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long.
Motion, check.
To throw, it's Rattler. He's going to take a shot down the field. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. On the give, this is Stevenson. Yeah, he did a nice job there, sidestepping tacklers on his way to a pickup of 8.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 2. We'll go right back to Stevenson. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
The tackle made
Just a little too much east and west there for my liking. I understand what they're trying to do, getting the ball out on the perimeter, but on these early downs, plant your foot and get downhill. Great job by the defense stringing it out, and they're able to force them down for a loss.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. And that is incomplete.
May's pass.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming out.
On 4th down, Bryce Baringer out to punt for New England. Rashid Shaheed back to return this one. This is taken at his own 30. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Saints offense ready to get back at it. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Rattler. He's going to run it, and he'll give himself up here, but it's a gain of 5 on 1st down.
A gain of 5.
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away, picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 5. Again, up the middle with Kamara. And he will wiggle his way forward for a gain of a couple.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Now Rattler gonna throw. That one intercepted. And he's gonna be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Wow, just like that, things changed dramatically. It's 1st and goal. Stevenson. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Come a little closer. Here's 2nd and goal. To throw now, May. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Keyshawn Boutte. Touchdown, New England. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball 1st and goal. And Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
Borregales now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Pats are going to extend their lead.
Patriots 27, Saints 3.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Jones now on the return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Run on 1st down with Kamara. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 29-yard line.
So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Throwing is Rattler. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
This offense, they just can't establish any sort of rhythm. There's just no way to sustain any scoring drives when your quarterback is being pressured and sacked this often.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. They'll throw out of the gun. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down.
A 10-yard
They
gain.
pick up a nice chunk
But
play
it's
there
fourth
through the
down.
air on 3rd down, but it's not quite enough to move the chains. Now the question is, how aggressive is this head coach willing to be as he tries to extend this drive?
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on
Result
down.
of the play is a turnover on
You
down.
find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
On 1st and 10, here's May. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
From the 20, here's 2nd and 5. A run here with Stevenson. And the Patriots are going to have a 1st and goal. Some good running there. Gets them down to about the 2-yard line.
At the 2-yard line. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards?
And he barrels his way into the end zone. Ramondre Stevenson. Touchdown, Patriots. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
The extra point now for Borregales. He's got it. As Patriots add on to their already sizable lead.
34. Saints 3.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Jones now on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Saints take
Now
over
out comes the New Orleans offense.
at
They're
their
ready
own
to take over once
26-yard
again.
line.
They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That one out wide for Kamara.
A great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 4. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Saints 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now is Rattler. His pass taken in by Shaheed. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. A gain there of 10 yards. It's good for a Saints first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
I got it.
Back to the air one more time. He'll look middle here, and there's Olave. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. That's a dozen for number 12, and he's got a first down as well.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here's first and 10. They'll look to throw yet again. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Back to the air once more on second down. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. A pickup there of 13. First down, New Orleans.
And the Saints.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense is getting a little lackadaisical.
He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9 at the 23-yard line.
From the 23, here's second down and 9. Now, faking the give, he takes off. Give him 11 on the scramble. And give them a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 11.
Mike, this is great awareness by the quarterback manipulating the pocket. He feels the pressure coming on around him, but so often the soft spot is moving up in the pocket. That's exactly what he does. Takes off down the middle of the field, picks up good yardage, and a first down.
It'll be a run out of the gun with Kamara. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
The tackle made at the 6-yard line.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Here's a third down and 4. Back to throw. And on third down, that ball is incomplete.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with the touchdown. Well, after that third down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this fourth down after failing on third.
They can still pick up a first down here, and they'll line up to go for it on fourth down. They'll look to throw. Taking off, and they are into the end zone for the first time today. Spencer Rattler, touchdown Saints. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. Just a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Blake
kicker
Groupie
on for
comes
the point
on
after.
for the extra point. He's got it. The Saints are able to cut into the deficit.
Patriots 34, Saints 10.
After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Patriots offense ready to see what they can do. This one appears to be safe in hand. It has been a clinical performance to this point. Now they'll try to finish up strong. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Stevenson. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Throwing on 2nd down. May. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Breaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
It's 3rd and 4. It's the tight end Henry in motion. 3rd and short. And here is May. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short.
A gain of 2 yards.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, really for 2 reasons. 1, they're confident that they can pick up the 1st down with yards after the catch. 2, teams' willingness to go for it on 4th down is at an all-time high.
Going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Saints offense back onto the field for their next possession. Things not looking good, but see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. Now back to throw. Catch made right side. It's Johnson. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Johnson.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
Now they'll set up to throw. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
And it's really been their inability of the offensive line to keep the quarterback upright. And it's a big reason why they find themselves trailing at this stage of the game.
Third down and 9. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
He'll drop to throw. That's taken in, and he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
All right, Mike, so think back to earlier in this game. The coach decides to be aggressive. He's successful on fourth down. He decides to do it again. This time, the defense has other ideas and comes up with a huge fourth down stop.
So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. They start with the lead and the football. They do so with tremendous field position. It's 1st and 10. They'll work the middle this time with Stevenson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Stevenson, the ball carrier. He's brought down at the 31. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 9. They'll go again here with Stevenson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Patriots first down.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
On first down, they'll stay with Stevenson on the ground. And this time, they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down.
And this is a great example of why it's so important on defense to sprint to the ball. His ability to make people miss is hard for one guy to get him on the ground. But when you can get everybody to the ball, eventually you can take them down. And in this case, they do it for a loss.
On the option, they give it to Stevenson. And he will score again. Ramondre Stevenson. Touchdown, New England. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. And making a hat trick. That is his 3rd rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see in the second half. Now, can they protect this lead? Because, Mike, that's where a run game has its most value, and so far, this guy's been incredible.
Borregales now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Pats stretch things out even further.
Patriots 41, Saints 10.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Jones now on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Saints offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Rattler. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
They get 11.
That's good
And
for a
quick to pick
Saints.
up a first down.
First down.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
Throw left side. That's Johnson.
Rattler's pass. Complete to Jawan Johnson. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 41-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Motion.
Now Rattler gonna throw. Hook's able to pull that one in. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. So it's a road win here for the Patriots. And they made it look easy. Their offense playing at about as high a level as they can play. Defense wasn't too shabby either. And they're able to get the victory here by a rout in grand style. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.